This video is sponsored by Botan Store, Channel Fireball, Pokemon Card.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here at Tablemon. So we're going to be taking Jolteon V-Max for another go. It's actually been doing really well in the online tournament scene, piloted by a lot of players, right? And overall the deck has been doing fairly well. So Rapid Strike Urshifu hasn't been too popular, which definitely provides this deck with ample opportunity to shine. We have Jolteon V-Max doing Max Thunder Rumble, 100 damage to the active, and this attack also does 100 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Obviously really good attack that can combine really nicely with the quick shooting ability and also the Galarian 6 Seconds Headbutt Tantrum ability. So pretty nice that way. We have Path to a Peak to deny opponents' abilities. We also have the Elemental Badge, making it so that Jolteon attacks for one color less, which means we can attack for a single lightning, which is really, really nice. We have the consistency of captures, plus quick balls, plus level balls, plus the incense, which is pretty amazing. We also have Cheryl to potentially heal in this 2-hit KOing format. We have Boss, we have Research, we have Marnie, so we have a ton of useful cards right here. The gist is attacking with Jolteon as much as you can and knocking out your opponent, right? Doing 200 damage for a single energy each turn and splitting the damage and applying pressure. So we'll see what we can do with this deck here. All right. All right. Alrighty, so definitely want to go first so that we can start applying pressure as soon as we can. We are going to mulligan. Right. We mulligan twice, in fact, and we don't have that good of a start overall. But it's decent, I guess. It is decent. Okay. That definitely also helps. So let's go level ball for Sobble. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold that quick ball for now. I'm just gonna do this and I'm gonna pass. And then I have the incense for Drizzle to get me probably the elemental badge. We have Quick Ball to get the 6 seconds so that we can start doing damage to whatever Pokemon gets benched, the Leafeon, right? And we have the Cheryl. Now with the Scoop Up Net, maybe I should have... well, I mean, the Scoop Up Net lets me put damage counters on 2 different Pokemon, right? Okay, the Path to Peak actually stops my opponent right there, so okay. I'm gonna Incense for a Drizzle. Actually, no, because I top deck that level ball. I'm gonna Incense for Jolteon. Gonna level ball for. No, my gosh, I messed that up. It should have been Drizzle. Okay, well, silly Pablo. We'll do this. We'll go ahead and do this. That was poorly executed on my part. Very poorly executed on my part. This allows me to potentially attack Sobble later. Okay, I still got the badge and I got the energy. That's pretty fantastic. We will draw 2 cards. So here's... yeah, let's go ahead and evolve. Alright. Boss could be good. Marnie I already have. Another badge seems alright, just in case my opponent plays down a Tool Scrapper at some point. I'll go ahead and search for Jolteon, a backup Jolteon, and we'll go ahead and establish a Sobble. So we'll do this, and we will Max Thunder Rumble and start applying pressure to that Leafeon. Pretty much the perfect turn 1, which is fantastic. All right. Leafeon V-Max with the Galar Mine. The maximum damage that Leafeon V-Max will do is 120, so that's really good. The fact that we stopped the ability with Path to a Peak means they can't heal with Max Leaf, so everything's working out so well. And we can finish off the Drizzle on the bench as well, eliminating a further resource for my opponent. Or we can use Quick Shooting to place damage counters on something else and make sure... Ooh, nice right-hand play right there. So that means my opponent will two-shot me and will be able to heal some of the damage, so that's actually really good. I did lose my Cheryl too, so that's not ideal. That is absolutely not ideal. Okay. So definitely gonna go ahead and evolve here. Definitely going to go ahead and get myself a Drizzle. Not super happy about Marnieing right here. Not super happy about the 2 elemental badges either. I honestly think guaranteeing the energy makes sense. I think that's what I want to do. So I'll get myself the energy, get myself the badge over here, and I'll go ahead and Marnie. Thunder Spear, obviously not great. Okay, I do get the other Jolteon to prevent my opponent from getting 3 prize cards, which is great. Is it enough though? So if I go Scoop Up Net to 6, I'm going to search for Drizzle and grab myself a Quick Wall. That seems fairly solid to establish yet another Jolteon. And I'll go ahead and place the damage over here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Alright, so we'll do this. We will grab the Drizzle. My other Jolteon V-Max is prized. That's not ideal. That is in fact not ideal. Ugh, okay. Well, then it's gonna be heavy on the Quick Shooting, I guess. Preventing the prize card seems like a good idea. And eliminating this to prevent my opponent from establishing like too much. And then my opponent will heal 30 damage, so they'll be at 150. Should have put the 20 damage right there. Okay, my energy gets taken away. Not the biggest of deals, I think. And has the research, okay. If I had 3 Quick Shootings, then I could get myself the KO. Attaches an energy, doesn't end up benching another Sobble, which makes sense and is the correct play. So, yeah, I think I still do Zigzagoon plus double. Because 120 doesn't KO me. Alright. So I'll go ahead and do this. Playing boss seems like a decent idea actually. So definitely want to do this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go boss right here. Alright. So we'll do that, and then we'll do double Quick Shooting. That 20 damage that I put on this guy should have been on that guy. That was silly of me. So if they heal 30, they'll be at 160. I mean, I might as well just put the damage right now, right? And I'll go ahead and max Thunder Rumble. If they attack me with this guy and they heal, then that's fine. This guy can't KO my Jolteon V-Max even with a Galar Mine. So they need a switch to get a KO. Switch plus grass is the ideal scenario for them. Or they can have the Bird Keeper, yep. And there's the win. They didn't get a grass, they needed to attach energy right there. That deck usually plays either 4 or 5 grass energy, so their chance of finding it was not very high. So nullifying the ability on turn 1 was what actually ended up being a pretty big deal. Not bad, you know, not bad. Alrighty. Perfect. Alright. Well, as you would expect with any new Table 1 video, you will start with your one-off. That's useless. All right. Zamacenta, definitely a problem. I mean, we're not gonna win against anyone unless I top the game Marnie. Because even like if I top deck research and I lose all of this stuff, I mean, never mind. I have path to a peak, so I can attack through Zamacenta. Never mind. All right. You need to top the game Arnie. And then if my 6-second goes down, that's also a problem. That is actually also a problem. They can't get the initial damage counter down to start doing more damage. Which I guess could be solved through attacking with Jolteon's first attack, right? Intrepid Sword doesn't hit an energy, that gives me a breathing chance. Alright. Find a new match. No? There's no point in playing that game. Out. Absolutely no point. Alright. And we're up against Rare Candy TCG, so pretty cool to face off against Eric from Rare Candy TCG. If you don't know him, I'm sure you do. If you don't know him, he's another content creator. Dude! Why? 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 2 games back to back when I have 4 Jolteon and 4 Sobbles. Why? Why? Seriously, why? It's not fair. It is absolutely not fair. 2 games. At least I can play, right? At least I can play with this hand. But still, though. Alright. Nice top deck. Pretty straightforward hand. Right here, I did prize the other quick shooting Intillion. Let's go ahead and do this. We get to play every other card, which is fantastic. Definitely gonna grab Jolteon, I think. I do have both scoop up nets here. So, pretty good. I would have liked to play against the station deck, though. Right, I do hit an energy, which is fantastic. Then I can start attacking. And my hand's honestly so good that I'm not going to quick pull for anything. Go ahead and just attach to the active, and we'll go ahead and Thunder Spear. Oh, it's 20 damage to 1 Pokemon. I thought it was 20 to the active, 20 to the bench. That's actually way worse. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't know what Salamence does. I really hope we see a Rare Candy Salamence here. But I generally have no clue what it does. Saving the 6-second to place damage counter somewhere else seems pretty good. Finding both scoop up nets is pretty lucky, I would say. Pretty lucky. Alright, I wonder if he's recording a video too. I wouldn't expect him, he's practicing with Salmon, so I'd expect him to be recording. Alright. Okay. So we'll definitely be able to target down the Bacon. I could actually target down both Bacons if I really wanted to with a boss. Now I really want to, as that is now a shell gun. And yeah, that seems like a really poor matchup. Is Jolteon V-Max a worse Pokemon for single prizers than Rapid Strike or Urshifu? It might be, honestly. It actually might be. Okay, so I am going to go for the boss. I don't see why not. So we'll do this, and then I think I'm gonna just quick roll the scoop up net for another Supple. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, dude. I actually am sorry. Jolteon V-Max might be a worse gatekeeper of single price decks than Rapid Strike or Urshifu. It actually might be. So we get the well played. Obviously these past two games have not been great. One for me, one for my opponent now. So sorry, Eric. Wish we could have seen your deck in action. Right. Still have the cough, I apologize. I went to get some water and I didn't bring it apparently. Sorry, getting a cough attack right there. Really glad I muted my mic there. Okay, so we mulliganed like 1,000 times. And we are up against Rapid Strike. And I don't have a draw supporter, so... that is definitely not ideal. Okay, gonna go ahead and attach this, see what I get. No Marnie for me. I don't see how I can win this match. I mean, best case scenario is my opponent goes attack the Sobble, but realistically they're just gonna go Umbreon, bring up the Jolteon, KO me, and I will immediately concede there. Tool Jammer. Yeah, Tool Jammer is a pretty big deal too. Tool Jammer is a pretty big deal. Yep, there's the Umbreon. Bring up the Jolteon, powering up. Failing the Incense. So looking for, I mean, I'm imagine, yeah, we're gonna see a Crobat. Okay. That is a bad matchup, right? Face your weakness, you're immediately out of the game. So hopefully you can find a better game. I've only really played one game, right, against the Leafeon deck. Right. We keep failing to start as well. Definitely not up against Pikarom. My deck box does sort of give my opponent a clue as to what they're up against. Their Raikou coin and the Pikarom deck box could also mean this is a Jolteon mirror match. And I guess we're about to find out. Well, another weakness matchup. What are you gonna do? And I get to help my opponent with the Marnie. Generally, what are you going to do? Okay. Out of all of these cards, I think it's the Inteleon that goes away here. We're not going to win this match, but we're gonna try, I guess. Gonna research and hope. I'm definitely not winning. Okay, interesting attachment to the active. Involves retreat, boss, KO, GG. Possibly. Okay, no boss. So now it's a little bit more difficult for my opponent to KO the Jolteon next turn, which is sort of good. Alright. So I priced 2 Drizzle too. Yep. Priced 2 Drizzles as well. Definitely need a research here. Not going to Marnie, of course. We'll go ahead and play that, and we'll research. Okay, so I'm gonna draw cards first. No V-Max. Go ahead and evolve. Grab the V-Max. Right. And then gonna go ahead and bench Quick Ball for the 6 again, so I can eliminate a Sobble at least. And we'll do Max Thunder Rumble. I still don't think we can win, but maybe my opponent dead draws for a long time. I don't know. We'll see. They did get a prize card. They did top deck something right now, so they could get out of this tricky situation. They have a switch plus an energy, then Jolteon just dies. I get another attack off of on this Urshifu, then maybe I have a chance. If my opponent just hits me for 30, then I mean for 60, then that would be fantastic, right? That would be the dream. They aren't doing anything, so maybe Marnie has done its job. This is looking like it. Smash Uppercut doesn't KO me. The path to a peak might actually be stopping Crobat. Yet my opponent chose not to play Raihan. Okay. Oh. Yeah, Raihan would have worked. Why not Raihan for a switch, right? Maybe my opponent doesn't play switch. I mean, they're committed the energy. Do they not play switch? They could have just used Raihan for the switch. Tower of Water is not good enough, man. Because Well, I mean, unless you have a Switch, but... Oh, well, that works too. They could have guaranteed this with Raihan. I don't know. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're dead. Pretty sure we are dead. So let's do this, grab the badge. My prize 2 badges. Really? Really? I had 0 chance of winning that match. Alright, so that's gonna be it for Jolteon. It's a pretty cool deck. Just dodge the fighting stuff and you're fine. Just don't start 6-Agun with a dead hand and you're fine. Yeah, so just as usual, the advice is don't draw like Tablemon, right? It's simple as that. Don't draw like Tablemon, don't give your opponent 5 mulligans, don't run into fighting decks, and you'll be good. Yeah, Jolteon has been doing pretty well in online cups, so definitely recommend you play it. This is a small sample size. Starting 6-Agun with a dead hand shouldn't happen often enough to justify not playing the deck. And fighting isn't very popular in online tournaments, so you shouldn't be running into too much of those, right? Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!